Hello everyone. Thank you for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate. I want to use this opportunity to also thank the new subscriber that I have. This which is if you look at my subscribers is two. So I got a new subscriber when I post that Daniel and Toyosi's video, and I really, really appreciate the subscriber. Thank you very much. You're a kind person, and thank you. Okay, so I just want to talk about this post that Ivy, Paul's second wife, made, and I I felt like it needs to be talked about. I know people carried it and they were just mocking her. Some people were even saying, I thought your husband was a musician. Why are you asking us to be careful of musicians? Should we be careful of your husband's music as well? Like they were saying a lot of things. You know, Nigeria now, everything that goes. And to me, I felt like, no, there are some things I've also noticed. So I think we should, I should not, like lend my voice or my little understanding of the things that I've noticed and bring to your attention as well. So you might want to watch to the end so you can see some of the videos that I've really listened to that makes me think what she's saying is the truth and we should take her seriously and not just act as if it's a cruise. And for like if I have to emphasize, I do not have any spiritual eyes to see anything. I just it's a common sense that there are some things that are happening that we need to be mindful or careful or observant of. You get so yeah, this is not about me or some blogger being spiritually minded, right? I just yeah, let's just dive in. So first, let's read what Ivy has to say. I'm reading from Linda Ikeju's blog. Says, cut off songs and movies that sow evil seeds in your spirit. Singapore Okoye's wife says. Ivy Ifeoma, wife of Singapore Okoye, has advised people to cut off songs and movies that sow evil seeds in their spirit. The mother of one who gave the advice in Instagram post on Sunday, June 21, 2026, said songs and movies that plant loss, dishonesty, lies, or any form of negativity in the spirit should be cut off no matter how much you admire the artist. Pay attention to songs and movies that sow evil seed in your spirit. It does not matter how much you like the artist or actor, person, if you can feel it betting even in your mind, lost, dishonesty, lies, any evil, whatsoever, just cut it off. The fashion entrepreneur wrote. Okay, don't worry. I know you feel like your spirit is strong and it can't affect you, but believe me, just cut it off. It's not really what it will affect you, she adds. So yeah, this is the comment that Ivy wrote, and some people bashed her. And I'm like, no, there are some things before she wrote this thing on her Instagram. There are some things I have noticed and see, and it never even come to my mind to ever do such video about it because I felt like it's normal now, Nigerians musicians or movie stars just wants to be like, the Nollywood platform. So it's something you don't pay attention to. But since she said it, I started remembering that there are some videos I've watched, there are some pictures I've seen, and I want to bring them to your notice and see if maybe there are some things you can pick in this. Just let me know in the comment section. And yeah, please support my channel. I am trying to build a brand, and your assistance will truly be appreciated. Thank you. So just watch the videos and let me know what you think, if you have noticed such things before, if there are other videos you think you have seen that you want to bring to our knowing as well. Just comment it in the comment section. Thank you.
A secular musician, I sing for the devil. We sing for the devil, we praise the devil. We don't glorify God. hold back as he describes the devil as the choir master behind the scenes of the global music scene. Now, according to him, this spiritual influence explains why many musicians often find themselves entangled in vices like smoking and substance use. Music is under the control of the devil. Now, he said, if you are stepping into the industry, you need to understand what you're getting into. I'm not guessing. This is based on things I've seen and experienced personally. Now, when he was asked by the host, Nancy Sime, if he had faced spiritual battles in the course of his career, the 45-year-old singer gave a chilling account. He revealed that back in 2009 and 2010, he mysteriously began vomiting blood for 6 months straight. He said he had a health crisis that defied medical explanation and forced him to leave his own home. That experience, he said, led him on a spiritual journey that brought him to embrace African traditional religion. I'm not a Christian or a Muslim. I am a Babalawo.
So that's why I said music, you can be passing message. That's why when you sing as an artist, watch what you say in words. Because devil controls music.
Really? You think the devil controls music?
Devil is the choir master. That's why we smoke, we do all these things we do. Yes. Music generally, devil controls the music. If you are coming to this industry, you understand where you're coming to. I'm not lying to you. Don't worry.
People who understand spirituality beyond going to church or going to the mosque. Every time there's a baptism, what does baptism signify, by the way? It's a rebirth. Okay, so you're dying and resurrecting. Typically, water does that all the time. It has people reborn. People go to the river sometimes for some sort of cleansing, and when you get cleansed, right, are your hands moving this way and that way? Well, let's take a look at this clip, and I think this will help us understand what might be going on here. With these two combinations, I think we're having a very interesting piece here. We're going to talk about the candles. There's a very spiritual practice where people just stare at a burning candle, looking at the flames for a while. It unlocks certain parts of like your spirituality, pretty much even the third eye. So praying with candles is a very spiritual thing. But this is not even like one candle. This is you surrounding yourself in a circle. Now, whenever people do this, and I'm bringing everybody else into this journey because we can all learn and grow at the same time. Ashake thought nobody would discover his secret, but I'm sorry, Ashake, I'm here to expose it. How can you explain this? You went into a church, and this church was empty. You started conversing with somebody in the church, but it was empty, like I said. You were looking at a chair. That chair had nobody sitting on it, but you were talking to that chair. Who was on the chair? If you think that's not scary enough, let me tell you this next thing that he goes ahead to do. So he's singing, right, and doing his thing in the church, this particular empty church. All of a sudden, a large number of people appear out of nowhere, and they are sitting behind him. But here's the interesting thing. These people are dressed in black. You might think it's a coincidence, but you're going to see where it connects. These people are all dressed in black, but not only are they dressed in black, which is suspicious in itself. I want you to follow me. They also have fire placed on their head. Seems as though they have a calabash that had fire in it. That's what they put on their head. Why are they doing that, Ashake? Why? Do you care to explain? Do you care to explain? Because if you don't, I will. And I'll tell you what this means. But before I do, here's the scariest part about the whole situation. Ashake leaves this church, but when he leaves with a large number of goats. But wait, the last time we checked, there were people in the church with him, right? People who had fire on their head. But now he's living with goats. How do you go inside? You have people dressed in black, and as you come out, you have goats that are black in color. Isn't that what we think it is? I can tell you with a lot of certainty that it is. I would tell 666 boldly written on your forehead as you walked the red carpet of the AMVCAs. And my question is, did no one see this? Because I did. And as a matter of fact, my team and I are currently investigating. We need to make sure we get to the bottom of this. We need to find out who and why this is. Even if this means going to the coast to find out who the queen is, we would get to the bottom of this. We're not eating from now till the weekend. Nothing at all until we get to solve this case. Now,
you take a look at Whiskey. This is the song, Joro. Everyone loves this song. I mean, I vibe to it. But we can see him surrounded by candles, right? And let's be honest about candles. Do you just like light up, 1,000 candles in your bedroom just because you want to feel cozy?
What if it's a creative thing?
Yeah, what if? What if it's not a creative thing? Because I mean, we know what happens with candles, right? We've watched stuff, we know, so we see this and then you look, there's a red thingy there as well.
Yeah, behind him.
Yeah.
And his shirt is red.
Yeah. So lots of red, lots of candles.
It's giving ritual vibes.
So.
But is that enough to?
It's enough to make us pause and ask ourselves what's going on. Is this ordinary? Is this not? Like you said, maybe he's just being creative. What a nice way to be creative. There's a line from the song that says, you can go ahead and read this. That's what.
Need your grace. Is
that really what you say to your girl you love? I need your grace. Like you see a girl you like, and you're like, hey girl, I need your grace.
What does magic mean?
I don't care. I care about I need your grace. Because, yeah. Who says that to a girl?
Yeah.
I need your grace.
I don't need grace on me, chick.
What do you need a grace for?
Okay.
So, Wizkid, what do you need her grace for?
God.